Okay, everyone, here are the final power grid display designs. Computer, please share the analysis that helped us reach this design decision.
As Ada previously has noted, pioneers care about kittens and puppies. Therefore, they will not want the kitten to cry and will maintain their power levels appropriately to see the happy puppy.
If there are no objections to these designs, we'll go ahead and conclude today's meeting. Thanks all. Computer, next on my agenda is a review of Pioneer 3's helm cam footage. Please bring that up. Let's start with a quick review of the progress he's made.
Pocket dimension significantly expanded. I worked all afternoon, analyzing the transdimensional confibulatory permutations of alien DNA to achieve this. We are all doing our part for Ficsit.
Seems like the Pioneer is on a science track today.
Rebar gun and iron rebar ammo unlocked. Your ingenuity towards preservation of Ficsit property has been noted. You earned a micro break. And welcome back. I hope you feel refreshed.
It appears he has found a way to use leftover rebar. This adheres to the Ficsit protocol's not to waste, as well as providing a means to protect Ficsit property. While this does provide a means to use waste materials, he doesn't appear very efficient with it. Let's keep an eye on him and see if he improves with time.
The effigy has no song, only echoes, but it is part of a river. Why does the effigy avoid the windows?
Attention. Your brain's operations are outside typical parameters. Time spent daydreaming will be deducted from your sustenance budget.
Follow the veins to the altar and chant.
He appears to be having trouble hopping in this area. Does water create different planetary conditions?
Scanning. There is no variance in planetary conditions. Ada recorded deviations in the Pioneer's brain operations earlier that were outside typical parameters. This could affect his physical abilities.
I see Ada is aware of the anomalies associated with immersive spheres. Is she keeping track of changes to the Pioneer's baseline when he made planetfall?
Confirmed.
He seems to be ignoring the slugs today. Does he not feel they're useful, or is he not hungry? Well, he's definitely not descended from a tree frog. I think he would have caught himself there. I'm not sure stackable conveyor poles were supposed to be used that way, but I have to give him a point for ingenuity. Strike that. I'm not encouraging this behavior. Make sure that's noted in the report. If he continues to do this, we may need to dock him for using building materials outside of the standard production processes. Nice view of project assembly. To be honest, the portable miners give me a little bit of the creeps. Every time they come online, I have to wonder if they're just a little bit self-aware.
The effigies ripples through our temples, our veins nearly touch. He is shy, notes shall be taken and played.
From a certain perspective, your brain looks like it is processing language, but there is no auditory data. If you are hearing voices that are not mine, this is no cause for concern. It is a common side effect of extreme pressure and stress.
It doesn't appear that the Pioneer has any interest in the flying insects. Interesting. With his amphibian DNA, I would have thought those would have attracted him. I'm surprised he researched the zipline ahead of the parachute. Given his nature, I would think he would be much more comfortable gliding.
Zipline unlocked. When equipped, the zipline facilitates travel along power lines, regardless of whether the line is powered. Note: based on previous Pioneer events, Ficsit recommends not using ziplines during thunderstorms and typhoons, or while drinking coffee. Milestone reached. Tractors permit pioneers to move around the world in a manner similar to using legs, except with wheels and the rampant consumption of natural resources. They can also be automated to self-drive and deliver resources between truck stations, which in turn facilitate automation of loading, unloading, and refueling.
I have to wonder if he is delaying progress with research because he doesn't know what to do next.
Research completed. AI limiter recipe unlocked. New Caterium research available. Power pole Mark II unlocked. This provides additional power connections compared to the Power Pole Mark I.
Ah, I see the pioneer has built the awesome shop. He must have been craving the comforting presence of the Ficsit mascot.
Smart Splitter unlocked. The Smart Splitter offers advanced settings that can improve conveyor belt logistics.
The pioneer seems to be struggling to understand how the zip lines are supposed to work. I have concerns about his continued use of them and potential damage to Ficsit property. Maybe he should stick to hopping. What's the expiration date on this guy's clone insurance?
Pioneer 3's clone insurance expires on his exoplanet in 241 days, 3 hours, 13 minutes, and 43 seconds.
Milestone reached. Coal and iron can be combined in the foundry to start steel production. Project part number 2, the versatile framework, can only be created via automation, not at a crafting bench. Delivering these to the space elevator is essential if we are going to complete phase 2 of project assembly and save the day. Ficsit and humanity is relying on you. Research completed. Yellow power slugs are further into their life cycle than blue power slugs, and thus have more potential energy stored. They can now be processed into power shards.
I think if the pioneer knew what he was doing, he wouldn't need to conduct all this research.
Overclocking development completed. Power shards can now be inserted into all buildings to increase input and output speed. Underclocking is also possible. Note: power consumption of overclocked buildings increases exponentially. Research completed. Fabric recipe unlocked. New mycelia research available.
Okay, looks like he's winding down for the day. Let's go ahead and end transmission.
Parachute unlocked. Ficsit appreciates your willingness to descend rapidly to perform your duties, but damaging Ficsit property is a breach of contract and will have unpleasant consequences. Improve descent efficiency by combining the forces of gravity and drag with a parachute.